Okay, so now we're going to make the filling for our shells. We haven't put the shells yet into the boiling water. It hasn't boiled. My stove is so retarded, and it doesn't. Crap. These seals are so hard sometimes. Get out. There we go. Oh my goodness. It's like it doesn't like me. It doesn't want to get cooked. There we go. And I got it all in my hair. Okay, so just put the whole, this is a 15 ounce, so you might need half if you're only doing half of the shell thing. But you can put as much as you like. It's ricotta. So it's a 3 cheese yummy goodness. Just kind of work it because it's been cold. Just kind of, it smells good. Goodness, cheese always smells good. Just kind of work it. You can always make more if you need more. And then this is Parmesan cheese, regular Parmesan. A couple handfuls in there. Mozzarella, a couple handfuls of that goes in there. You know, a little just goes a long way in this recipe, so if you feel you need to add more ricotta or milk, kind of make it more creamier, go ahead and do that. It's up to your tasting and what you like. For me, I like a lot of spaghetti sauce in this because it gets very dry. So, then add some S&P salt and pepper overboard. Some pepper and some salt in there. And if you like it spicy, then add some red pepper flakes. You can add, you know, anything really that goes good with cheese. You can add, like, salt and pepper is pretty good that goes with this. You can add some garlic or turmeric in there. I'm going to add just a little bit of garlic powder in there. Some onion powder, because we're not, you know, this is supposed to, you know, make you full. So you want to add things that are, you know, yummy. I add some rose and rosemary, you know, in there, just a little bit, kind of make it, you know, flavorful. So our water's ready. So go ahead and salt the water because you want to make the pasta flavorful. You know, everything's about flavor today, pretty much. Every day should be something flavorful. You don't want to overcrowd the bowl, so just pop them in. And you have to do 3 or 4 at a time. So be it, right? Pasta. And then make sure you have some big enough tongs, you know, kind of move them around in there. They'll just hang out. You'll know when they're done. They'll be soft, but not too soft, you know, because you want to be able to still work with them. So just keep one eye on them all the time. I'm going to add just a little bit more ricotta. And we'll be right back when the pasta's done.
Julia Child changed the world with one decision.
Why don't I go to cooking school? Oh, you can always put it together.
50 years later, Julie Powell
Do you think I'll walk?
needed a fresh start.
What if I cook my way through Julia Child's cookbook and write a blog about it?
This summer, one woman will give another the recipe to change her life.
Don't be afraid.
No fear, Julia.
Meryl Streep, Amy Adams,
I have to make a pear tart.
later,
Naughty.
Julie and Julia.
So the pasta's done, so go ahead and get your colander out and drain it. Went overboard, huh? You kind of let them just chill out, let them cool down, let them hang for a little bit, you know, so you can stuff them. And then you can go ahead and get your filling ready, and your pan ready, and your sauce ready, and your oven ready if you're going to make it right away. At 350, I say about 10-15 minutes, depending on, you know, you can tell when it's done because it'll be boiling. We're going to put cheese on top. You know, it's going to look fantastic. I think they're okay now. I'm just going to go ahead and show you one. Here's one. It's so hard, but it's going to get cooked, I promise, all the way through. So go ahead and get some filling in there. Use your fingers. Stuff it in. If you have a small spoon, you can use that. Make sure the ends are full, all the way, kind of coming out. Just over on this side. Just drop it in. Make another one. Oops, last one. Get some, just one side's open, you know, just push it through. These are one of my favorites. I had it at school in my culinary class, and it kind of made me so hungry for them after I had one that I had to come home and I had to figure out a recipe to make it because it was so good. And so, just the way they look, they're so elegant. You can get them for dinner parties. You can make them for just friends and family when they come over for dinner. Or, you know, someone special is coming over or something, you know. These are so easy to whip up, you know, just pretty much it cost me like $10 just to buy the shells, the sauces I needed, the cheese I needed, you know, all that kind of stuff. It was easy, fun, you know. You kids are going to love doing this. Stuffing shells, like, come on now. And just, you know, they're just so fun and easy. Just gotta work it in there, because it is a small opening. Jumbo shells are pretty much easier to, you know, stuff. I think there's 2 more left, so. And if you're going to give them as dinner party, things, you can clean them up a little bit. But here it's just me and my mom and my dad and my sister that are just going to eat these, so it doesn't really matter. There's 3 more. These are just so, kids are going to love it because it's full of cheese. Like, who doesn't love cheese sometimes? I know sometimes I don't like cheese, but it's, super good. It's, ooey and gooey when you open it inside, and it's, spaghetti pretty much, almost. Something everybody loves, spaghetti, I hope. I love spaghetti. You can kind of spread them out if you like. It's easier if they're close together because they cook better. Now when you get to your last 2, you can just stuff it in there. Hope for the best. Hope it all fits. If you make more, you can always. I'm a big pasta lover, so I love pasta, so that's why I'm making these. I think I made just enough for 2, 4, 6, 8 slices. Kind of like cannolis. They're kind of like cannolis in a way, because it has the cream puff filling, but except cannolis are dessert, these are food. And we still have leftovers, so that's super good. Okay, kind of put them in the middle. I'll move this a little bit. Move you guys closer so you can see. And then you just get sauce. Put it on here. Just slather it on because you're going to need a lot. Cover them up. Alright, and that's it. And then you just put cheese on top, and that's pretty much it. And you bake it out for 350 for about 15 minutes, depending on it, how long you like it, how long you want it cooked for, how you like your pasta, how you like your cheese on top. It's pretty much look. If you like it and the way it looks, then it's look. The way you make it, it's the way you want it to be. That's it. That's all. You can put the Parmesan cheese on top. You can put the mozzarella on top. You can put some different cheeses. You can put the rest of the ricotta on top if you want. You can do anything. Anything because it's going to boil. It's going to do it. And then all you do when you put it in the oven, tin foil it, put it in the oven, 350 to 400 depending on your oven, and cook it off. And you'll know when it's done because the cheese will boil. It'll be brown. It'll just be really good. I promise. And that's it for today. I'm sorry I'm not cooking it off today. I'll show you what it looks like tomorrow on Cooking with Anita. So thank you so much for joining us. Have a fabulous day.
We all know Haiti was hit by a devastating earthquake.
Tens of thousands of Haitians have died.
and that number is rising.
We don't have time to sit around and talk about what we can do to help.
Because they continue to run short of food and water, medical supplies, support for relief workers.
There's still something every one of us can do.
You can help by donating today.
By giving now.
Because one more thing they're running short of is time.